Zoe racing in the Dubai Shima Classic, and Shanty Star and Punch Punch both slow to move. Lehman, Collier Hill began well, Oracle West fast away, and Eliane and Heart's Cry from out wide are rushing across at the end of the first 200 metres. Eliane looking for the lead, Heart's Cry going with him as they race past the judge the first time. Collier Hill will settle third, Relaxed Gesture goes to fourth, and Lehman on the rail. Shanty Star on the move after a slow start. Oracle West is now midfield, and then Fall Star followed by Ouija Board. She's a little worse than midfield as they make the turn out of the straight. Muston Far on her inside. 3/4 of a length to Norse Dancer, then Alexandra Gold Run. Gray's in is second last, and Brazil's Punch Punch is 2 lengths away, bringing up the rear. Heart's Cry in front, going past the 1800 metres mark, led by a length and a half. Eliane is second, Collier Hill a length and a half away third. Relaxed Gesture fourth and 1 deep. Lehman on the rail, then Oracle West on the inside of Shanty Star, who's working hard 3 deep. Falstaff the fence, Ouija Board the outside, 3/4 of a length to Muston Far, followed by Norse Dancer. Alexandra Gold Run Gray's in, and still Punch Punch whipped the field in. 1300 metres left to go in the Shima Classic. Heart's Cry trying to lead most of the way. 3/4 in front of Eliane, who's tugging for more rain. Collier Hill on the fence, Relaxed Gesture out wide, going up to have a crack at the lead. Shanty Star is still trapped deep. Oracle West in the centre. Lehman coming away from the fence. Falstaff pushes up on the rail. Ouija Board 6 lengths off the lead, then Muston Far, Norse Dancer, followed by Alexandra Gold Run Gray's in, and Punch Punch pulls deep from the tail of the field. Heart's Cry the leader. 800 metres left to go, and Heart's Cry a half length in front of Relaxed Gesture. Collier Hill third, enjoying the run of the race. Eliane is under pressure as they come to the turn and flatten for the run to the judge. Ouija Board coming to the outside, giving the leaders 5 lengths in the straight. Heart's Cry in front. Collier Hill into the clear, going after the Japanese runner. Falstaff moves to third. Ouija Board being wound up is coming down the centre of the track as they pass the 400. Heart's Cry in front. Collier Hill is under the whip. Then Falstaff. Ouija Board is trying, but she's giving the Japanese champion a big start. Heart's Cry 2 lengths in front past the 200. Collier Hill, Falstaff, Ouija Board are chasing, but they won't catch Heart's Cry, and Heart's Cry is powering to the line. Heart's Cry for Japan wins the Shima Classic. Collier Hill second, Falstaff third, then Ouija Board, Alexandra Gold Run, Eliane, Lehman, Norse Dancer, Punch Punch, Muston Far, Oracle West, Relaxed Gesture, Gray's in, and Shanty Star was last of all. Heart's Cry.
Stunning performance again from Japan. This time, Heart's Cry makes all the running under Christophe Lemaire to win the Dubai Shima Classic.
Second is Collier Hill, third Falstaff, and Ouija Board. She got too far back in a slowly run race, and she just didn't pick up in the home straight. At the top of the straight, asked by Kieran Fallon, just couldn't find it. In 5th position, Alexander Gold Run, 6th Eliane, 7th then is Lehman. In 8th is Norse Dancer. Then down in 9th, Mustanfa. In 10th, Punch Punch. In 11th is Oracle West. Down to 12th, Relaxed Gesture, who wasn't living up to his name. In 13th, Gray's in. And a 14th and last, still waiting for that one, as they come to the line now, a long way behind them.
Christophe Lemaire, a great victory for Japan.
Yes, of course, for Japan. Very proud of it. But this horse is really fantastic. We proved it in the Japan Cup. We broke the world record with Alcaced. We were beaten, but he won the Ari Makinen brilliantly. Just in front, a champion like Deep Impact. And today, he showed that he was a world-class horse.
And you're a world-class jockey. You've won on a world-class night. What's it like to win here on Dubai World Cup night?
Oh, of course, it's a great pleasure. And when I was younger, I always wanted to ride these kind of races. And for me today, it's a great day because I won in front the whole world. So for me, it's incredible.
Well, you certainly did. Enjoy the applause of the whole world. Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Well done. Thank you, Christophe.
Well, Trainer Kojiro Hashiguchi wins his second race on Dubai World Cup night. He won the Godolphin Mile with Utopia, and his rider on that occasion, Yutaka Taki, did it from the front. A similar sort of performance from Christophe Lemaire.
Yeah, interesting that there wasn't a great deal of pace on in the middle stages. He actually got to the front. I didn't think he wanted to be there, but when he did get there, he did what Nasrul Willer did last year on Elvstrom in the duty free. He just sat back, he slowed them down, and then kicked away in the home straight. Now this horse is the first horse to have beaten the champion Deep Impact in Japan, so obviously a really high-class horse. He was second to Alcacer in the Japan Cup, beaten a nose, and he won one of the most popular races in Japan, the Arima Kinnan Grand Prix. That was at Nakayama in December. So there he is coming back. This horse by Sunday Silence, what a horse he was.
Yep, a great horse in America, Sunday Silence, and a great stallion in Japan. Sadly passed away recently, but Ouija Board Connections, they must be slightly disappointed with that, because she came here with high hopes. But the way Connections will look back at this race, I imagine, Jim, would be that things didn't work out for them.
Yeah, I think that if we look at the aerial shot, which we'll do at some stage, and that is, you'll see that Kieran Fallon actually wants to be back in about 6th position or 7th on the outside. It was very clear that Christophe Lemaire on this winner was extremely wide as they came up to the winning post the first time with a circuit to go. And then he came over. So we'll ask him a little bit later why he adopted those tactics, because as you were saying before, I think he is a finisher, Hearts Cry.
All his previous starts, he's been finishing his races very strongly, but I suppose when the pace is slow and you're in the right place, i.e. near the front, and you've got a finishing kick, then once you do ask your horse for a run, the others who aren't normally accustomed to finishing the races strongly are going to struggle to catch him.
And Christophe Lemaire is a world-class rider. We saw what he did on Starcraft last autumn in Europe. That was, it was outstanding, some of his rides there, particularly the Queen Elizabeth II stakes.
We've had an Italian, a Frenchman, we've had an American, and we've also had a Japanese rider winning our 4 races so far. Our 4 thoroughbred races here so far on Dubai World Cup night. And Christophe Lemaire, as you rightly said, Jim, proven as one of the top riders in Europe, and he's proved it here in Dubai tonight in the Dubai Shima Classic, giving this Hearts Cry a canny ride. Tactically, it was very clever. He stacked the field up in behind them, and he was in the best place when the sprint began. Ouija Board threatened to come into the race, didn't see it out. Collier Hill, who was placed in the Shima Classic last year, has run a stormer to finish second. Falstaff has run a great race to finish third.
Yeah, Collier Hill is an Irish Adventure winner. He suffered as a setback, had a layoff, and has come back. But Hearts Cry is the winner of the Shima Classic.
Kojiro Hashiguchi, the trainer here on my right, brought 2 horses here today. Hearts Cry was one of them, Utopia was the other. They've both won, and he's there congratulating Christophe Lemaire. The victory there in the Dubai Shima Classic, a fantastic day for Japan, in which they've won 2 races already, and they've both been provided by that man, the trainer, just walking to the left of the horse, Kojiro Hashiguchi. A fantastic performance from him, a real breakthrough performance here in Dubai tonight. You can see how the Japanese fans over there taking photos